2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. Okay. The song is now Little John Snap Your Fingers. Oh my god. This is just. It's so mid 2000s, you guys. I just can't in every way. Suddenly, she sees that the same mysterious figure in the kimono and rain hat is getting their crunk on in the corner. Crunk. Does anybody say that? I'm sure. I'm sure that fucking whatchamacallits, Zoomers don't even know what that word means. That's probably like groovy to them, you know? Rachel, hey, it's you. The stranger freezes and looks at her. Well, sort of. Their face still doesn't show from under the hat. They bolt behind a curtain suspended by 2 poles. Rachel, hey, wait! She runs over and looks behind the curtain, but the stranger has disappeared. Cut to a weird place with a zillion-ass weird machines all stacked on top of each other. It looks like the inside of a spaceship or a NASA control center or something, but more ghetto and grungy. Rachel is following around a butch lesbian with a Steven Tyler mouth and Pippi Longstocking hair. Wow, what a combination. Butch lesbian. Blah, 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 blah. Here's some machine you can use. Don't force her to do anything or she'll shoot your eye out. Rachel, haha, you really personify these machines, huh? Butch lesbian points to a man across the room who's wearing an eye patch guy. Yeah, that's what I said too. Rachel, weirded out emoji face. I like my eyes. Butch lesbian. So what you got? Come on, don't be shy, just whip it out. Rachel, I kinda just wanna watch it alone. Butch lesbian just stands there. Rachel, alone. Butch lesbian, psh, fine, be pissy like that. Just don't expect anything from me. Starts to walk away but remembers something. Oh yeah, and don't you dare try anything freaky with my old lady. She comes back over and French kisses the machine, whatever it is, and then leaves. Rachel, weirded out emoji face. Well, better get to work. What the hell am I doing anyway? I think the writers were on crack when they made this scene. I guess I could see if there was subliminal messages on the tape. But first I'd really love to see the outcome of that Seahawks game. She fast forwards to the football game part, but realizes there's something that flashes really fast between the end of the tape and the game. She rewinds it and pauses it. Rachel, oh, a penis, how original. She rolls her eyes. What a waste. She's about to play the movie again, but then suddenly realizes there's something behind the penis. It's a lighthouse. No, that's not phallic at all. This is funny because that's like way before, like, the movie The Lighthouse. Oh, wait, there was a real lighthouse in the ring, that's why. Rachel, hey, cool, lighthouse. The machine then decides to totally flip out and go dead on her. But that, you know what, that reminds me of that part in the lighthouse when the young guy is, like, jerking off and then the camera just, like, rotates. The lighthouse, like, goes from upside down to, like, right side up. I don't know, it was funny to me. I guess I'm easily amused. Where was I? Hey, cool, lighthouse. The machine then decides to totally flip out and go dead on her. She's only been using it for, like, a minute. Rachel, goddamn you, bitch! Words appear on the blank screen of the machine. Machine, want to take it outside, ho? You know what's funny? That, oh my god, there was a Twilight Zone episode just like this, where it was like, there was this nerdy guy, and he like, liked some girl, and he wanted to ask her out, but he, like, never could, because he was too shy or whatever, and then he was, like, working in some computer lab, or, it's like, you know, it's the 50s or the early 60s, so, like, it's, like, one of those big, huge fucking rooms full of, like, giant computer, like, things, you know, like, as big as a fucking room. And then, but there was, like, this little screen, and it was, like, some super advanced shit or whatever. And then, basically, to fast forward, the fucking machine falls in love with him, but he sees her more of, like, a mother figure. And then the machine is really, like, fucking mad, because she's just like, I should be with you, not that fucking hoe. She says all this shit kind of like Norman Bates' mom. Like, you know, that little skank, she doesn't appreciate you, I should be with you, and stuff like that. Anyways. I forgot how it ends, too. Anyways, where was I? Want to take it outside, ho? Rachel, bring it on. Rachel, it's already been barung. Z-snap. How does a machine do a Z-snap? Whatever. Maybe it's like 3, like, maybe it's like, you know how it's on some phones, the unlock screen is like a grid of dots, and you have to make a shape? Maybe she had that, and she made like a Z shape? That would be so funny. Rachel, oh yeah? Well, you have flies under your screen. Rachel, it's on top. Rachel, machine, it's on top, retard. Fly, help me, help me. Rachel, huh? Machine, here, let me show you. The machine spits out the fly and beans Rachel in the face with it. Rachel, bitch, nose starts bleeding. From a fucking fly? That must have had some fucking force behind it. It's like a fucking BB. Butch lesbian pops out from around the corner. Hey, I heard fighting words from over here. You ain't trying anything freaky, right? Ew, you're bleeding. Get out of here before you give everyone AIDS. God, these people, the way these people talk is like so fucking offensive. But okay. Rachel, huh? Wipes her nose and looks at the blood on her hand to herself. Man, I have got to lay off the blow. Of course. Um, that's all for now, folks. What will happen next? Oh, the suspense. Dun dun dun. Hey, new edition of the story. I finished all my weekend homework. Yay. Oh my god, this is taking so long to get done. Here's a pretty good pic of Andy Wood, even though he looks prissy in it. Yeah, Andy Wood is gonna be here now. Great. Um, Start off in the White Room for a change. Oh my god. Okay, day 4. Bangs a gong. Okay, enough of that shit. Haha, why did I even put gong banging in this story? That song Bang a Gong sounds good when they just play a clip of it on commercials, but really it's a shitty song. Oh, poor, what's his name? Yeah, I don't really like that song that much, but I respect the band for being a glam band. I loved glam. Um, the world may never know. Well, anyways, cut to Rachel in a library, sitting at a table. This poor slave to the system guy comes over, carrying a stack of books about 3 feet high, and drops them in front of her. He's all panting and looks ready to collapse. Guy, there's your books. On lighthouses of Seattle. Oh, I get it. 'Cause the joke is that there's a lot of lighthouses because it's on the coast. Haha, that's so funny. Rachel, is that all of them? Guy, no. Rachel, where's the rest? Guy points to a whole aisle titled Lighthouses of Seattle. Help yourself. Rachel, ugh, I'll never find the one from the tape. She puts her head down on the table. Suddenly she hears a strange rustling noise and looks up. There's a book right in front of her, open to the exact page with a picture of a lighthouse from the tape. The same angle and everything. Wow, how convenient is that? Rachel, how the... She looks over, down the aisle, to see the mysterious kimonoed figure scampering away. Rachel, dramatic whisper. Who are you, strange helper? Who are you? In normal voice, turning back to the book. Okay, let's see what we got here. Better get crackling. Monkey Head Lighthouse, it says here. Cuts to her on a computer in the library. She's on a search engine, which is totally not Google. Oh yeah, no way, man. Actually, it's Foogle. That's how much it's not Google. Rachel scrolling. Porn, 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 porn. Oh, she said porn, porn, prawn, porn. That's funny. Finally, she says something that says the Monkey Head Island official webpage and clicks on it. Music explodes to her speakers and rather good.com style monkey heads come floating up on the page. Don't you hate that back in the old days when, like, I mean, on one hand, it's like in the earlier days, like the early 2000s of the internet when people were making web pages and stuff, it was more creative. You had like less limitations and shit like that, and people would just go all out. But still, yeah, sometimes you go to somebody's web page and like music just starts fucking playing, and it's just like, whoa, what the fuck? Monkeys. Girl, I want to take you to a gay bar. I want to take you to a gay bar. Yeah, that's from fucking, I guess it's from Rather Good. Rachel, oh my fucking god, frantically turns off the sound. I hope nobody heard that. She looks around to see everyone else in the library giving her the collective death glare. Rachel slinks down in her seat, SpongeBob style. Once again, SpongeBob. You know what, man, I wish I had a bottle of Jim Beam here. I would take a shot, or not a shot, but just like a sip every time SpongeBob is referenced, the cyborg comes up, um, fucking something racist, quote unquote racist or offensive, like they say retarded or something like that happens, and like I would be on the fucking floor like within like before I finished like a single video. Um okay, where was I? She goes back to the computer. The website turns out to be Facebook, and the page she's on has a picture of a bunch of hillbilly looking people standing in front of a lighthouse. Some of them have banjos and are holding the reins of mangy ponies. Aww. But one of them near the front seems to stand out from the rest. A young guy with long blonde hair. She's not sure why he stands out, since he doesn't look that different from anyone else, but until she realizes he's holding a big sign that says, "Look at me, Rachel." Rachel, huh? She blinks. Suddenly, when she opens her eyes again, the sign is gone and the picture is all normal looking. Well, relatively normal. Rachel, that was weird. Well, who is that little guy anyway? She looks down under the picture where all the names are listed. The name for the young dude says Andy Wood. So she clicks on the link to his Facebook. I used to be obsessed with Andy Wood. A mother love bone. My obsession has since basically not become an obsession anymore. I still really like them. I have the CD in my car, you know. But when I was like 18, I went to a costume party dressed like Andy Wood. Nobody knew who I was. But like anyways, but whatever. The point is I was a big fan. I was a big fan. Um you know, I liked all the inbreeding between like you know, Pearl Jam and, you know, Temple of the Dog, all that stuff, Soundgarden, and all the little weaving in and out things or whatever. I watched that movie Hype, the one about Seattle rock, you know, the grunge, the 90s grunge. It's kind of interesting how in the movie it seemed like there was like kind of two waves, like the 80s wave and then the 90s wave. And yeah, it was very interesting. I like the fact that so many bands share different members, they swap members around and shit like that. I don't know if heavy metal swaps as much like that, but anyways, whatever. What am I going on about? Where was I? All the names are listed. The name for the young. Okay, yeah, Andy Wood. Blah blah blah. She clicks the link to his Facebook. I don't know if that's how Facebook really works. I never really used the site except one time. Oh my god, I didn't even have a Facebook at this point. But I see my sister use it sometimes. Haha. But yeah. Artistic license and all. Anyway, the new Facebook page she comes to has a huge I Heart Horses theme, and she starts looking through it. Her eyes are getting all big and freaky. Cue techno music. Techno scene where there are lasers and glitter and light shows in her eyes, as if she's on acid. I don't think that's what acid is like. I don't know. Who knows? I've never done acid. You know. Skip ahead a few hours. She's still in the library. Oh, okay. Rachel, mumbling to herself, I think it's time for some lunch. How about you, Mr. Sniffles? She holds up her hand, which has a hand puppet on it of a grungy pothead coyote. Oh, sounds hot. Okay. Mr. Sniffles, aka Rachel in a falsetto voice. Oh yeah, you know I got the munchies, Miss Blonde Lady Ma'am. Hee hee hee. Rachel in normal voice. I hope I didn't stay too long. That was only about 20 minutes, right? 30 at most. She looks at her watch. 7 hours? Oh my god. Yeah, it's like when you're like, I don't know, when you go down a rabbit hole looking at stuff on the internet. Cut back to the White Room. Dang, man, the days are just whizzing past, huh? What is going on here? Okay, day 5. Cut to Noah in the ghetto-ass corner store buying a ghetto salad and... A ghetto salad? That... What the fuck does that even mean? Like, that should be the name of a fucking, like... That should be the name of like a mixtape or something. Ghetto salad. That's great. And cigarettes with his ghetto pocket change. He's all hyped up about something, so he's either high or just got laid, or both. The lady behind the counter, however, looks like she hates the whole world. Lady in a deadbeat voice. You're gonna die. Noah, huh? Oh well, we all gotta die. We all gotta go someday, right? Cheesy grin. Lady, not amused. You're gonna die soon. Noah, weirded out emoji face. Lady, cigarettes kill. Noah, oh, phew, is that all you meant? Haha, I thought you were talking about something else. Well, have a nice day. He walks out of the store. Lady, under her breath. Cokehead. Suddenly, it's so funny how it's like, these people use the word cokehead to mean anything that basically they don't understand or don't like. I don't think it has anything to do with really being on coke or crack, you know? It's like whatever, you know, it's just kind of just like, it's like asshole or whatever, you know. Suddenly Noah catches sight of his reflection on the outside of a store window. Instead of looking normal, his reflection has red eyes and is wearing nothing but a white slip dress, just like Marty and Jordis and all of them had in their cabin picture. Noah, what the holy... Wait a minute. My thighs don't look half bad in a slip dress. He starts checking out his thighs in the reflection. Lady who works in the store. Yep, definite cokehead. Cut to Rachel coming home from work. Yes, work, quote unquote. The beautiful moon is out and the werewolves are howling. She walks into the other room where her TV is, except that it's all staticky and turned up to full blast. Why? Why is the static on full blast? Someone with a white dress and long black hair covering her face is sitting there on a stool, with her back to Rachel. Rachel taps the chick on the shoulder. Chick, aka the babysitter. Oh my god! She jumps up, revealing her face behind the hair. Oh, it's just you, haha. Rachel, what were you doing? Babysitter. Oh, I was just scanning your TV for white noise. Rachel, ... Okay. She looks around. Where's the kid? Babysitter. Oh, in bed. He is such a sweetheart. She laughs in this weird wheezing way. I guess it's like that. Rachel. Oh, well, that's a good one. See you later then. Babysitter. Where's my pay? Rachel, to herself. Shit. She feels in her pockets for change, but they're empty. Back to the babysitter. Hey look, I got some Lucky Charms in the kitchen. Babysitter. Lucky Charms? What do you think I am, slave labor? I have rights, you know. Rachel. Fine, you can have the Cookie Crisp. Babysitter. Really? Ah, cool, thanks, man. She bounces off all happily. Rachel muttering, yeah, yeah. Rachel wanders off, whistling the tune to Gay Bar. She goes into Aiden's room and just sort of hovers over his bed for a while in a creepy way before going out. I'm not sure if Paranormal Activity had been out at this point. I think it had. I think it had been out. As soon as she leaves the room, Aiden opens his eyes and waits a minute to make sure she's gone. Aiden whispers, okay, I heard her hit the kitchen. The coast is clear. He gets out of bed, holding a deck of playing cards. Then a second little kid, Samara, crawls out from under the covers also and comes and joins him on the bedroom floor. Samara, I'm totally gonna kick your ass in Egyptian titty fuck this time. Do you remember Egyptian titty fuck? That was a fun game. I don't remember how to play it. I just remember it was fun and it was like one of those like panic games where like goes fast and then as soon as it's kind of like Spoons, I think, where as soon as something sets off, everybody starts snatching cards. It's like really fun. But you can accidentally scratch somebody. I think that's what it was. I don't remember. We played so many card games and shit like that. It was fun. It was a good time. Aiden, shuffling the cards. Ooh, I love a woman who can talk dirty to me. Samara, hee hee, oh stop. Cut to Rachel in the kitchen, drinking orange juice out of the carton and talking on the phone. Rachel, yeah, so I'm going out of town for a few days, hopping the Canadian border and all. Think you can watch Aiden for me? To herself, ugh, cat hair on the juice carton. Hey, wait, we don't have a cat. She suddenly starts hacking and choking hella violently and drops the phone. Falls to her hands and knees and all that. The hide and seek Imogen Heap song starts playing. Oh yeah, remember that shit? Oh, what you say? What you say? Isn't that how it went? And every time somebody got shot, that shit would play. I remember the compilations on YouTube. That was funny. Me, can you cut that out? I'm here again? Mushu. Sorry, record scratches. Okay. Anyways, as I was typing, Rachel hacks up the end of a string and starts pulling on it. Eventually, there's a big pile of string on the floor, and she pulls out the end, which is tied to the grungy pothead coyote hand puppet. Oh my god. Why is there... I mean, I know this is based on what happens in the actual movie, but why is there so many instances of people swallowing things that are not supposed to be swallowed and them throwing them up? Or, not... I guess they didn't throw them up, but just, like, them coming up. Whatever. Like, Marty was doing that, and now her, like, Rachel, Mr. Sniffles, she lets go of the string and it retracts into the puppet, making him talk in a creepy stuffed animal voice like in Toy Story. Mr. Sniffles, you know I got the munchies, Miss Lady, ma'am. For human flesh, hee hee hee. She drops the puppet in horror, leaving him cackling on the floor, and picks up the phone. You know what's funny though? I feel like that actually is something that would happen in a dream, is like, you have a toy in real life that is just a puppet, doesn't have a talking box or a string or anything, but in the dream it does, you know, that's totally the type of thing that would happen in a dream. Okay, cackling on the floor, picks up the phone. Rachel, oh my god, you will not believe it just happened. Well, hey, did that bitch hang up on me? Ugh, well, two can play at that game. She hangs up her phone. She wanders into the other room to see Samara sitting on the floor in a huge puddle of water. Rachel, what the? Samara, there you are. She runs up to her. We've been looking everywhere for you. We go on in 5. Rachel, huh? Go where? Samara throws a backstage pass around Rachel's neck, and they are suddenly transported to the bright white room with a gong. Oh my god. When is this shit gonna fucking end? Rachel looks around, confused. Rachel, huh? Set? Suddenly she realizes she's on stage, in front of a whole club packed full of people, and she's also skin-ass naked holding a bass guitar, of course. It's a naked dream. The only times I've ever... You know what? I've had naked dreams, but I've never had the naked dream where it's like you're being humiliated in front of a room full of people. Like, you know that? Like, people have these dreams sometimes, they're like naked in public and it's like they're being like humiliated. I've never had that. I've only had the dreams where it's like I'm like walking home through a bad neighborhood at night and then all of a sudden, and I'm like high or something, you know? I'm like stoned in the dream. And then like I'm kind of just like, what's going on? You know, when you're stoned, you're kind of not aware of everything at the same time. And then all of a sudden, I'll like realize that like I'm trying to walk fast, you know, to get through the neighborhood and try to like avoid everybody. And then all of a sudden, like I'll realize like I'm naked, and then like a fucking car's headlights will go past and like light me up, and then like somebody will be behind me on the street like trying to fucking rape me because I'm naked. Like that's more, when I'm naked in a dream, it always has something to do with rape. Like somebody's always trying to fucking rape me. Like, it's not about, like, oh my god, I'm humiliated in front of my job, my coworkers, or whatever. It's always, like, I'm in a bad neighborhood and somebody's trying to rape me because they're like, hey, naked woman on the street. That means sex for me, you know? That's always how my dream goes. Anyways, where was I? Okay, Rachel, crap, I need to pee too. Then she wakes up all sweaty and breathing hard and topless. It was all just a dream. Audience, free boobs! Rachel, hey, what's this? She picks up the backstage pass from the sheets. / was it all a dream? Oh, okay, let me end this now.